I want to talk about the most famous person in India today. Unfortunately for this House, it is not the Honorable Prime Minister. It is a man whose name starts with an A and ends with an I. And no, it is not Adani. How is Mr. A's son's father-in-law allowed to be on the SEBI Committee on Insider Trading and Corporate Governance? How?
Mahua Moitra has been a harsh and vocal critic of India's second richest man, Gautam Adani, and his business empire. But the Trinamool Congress MP now finds herself at the center of a political storm. She's been accused of asking questions in Parliament about Adani at the behest of her businessman friend Darshan Hiranandani. The genesis of this controversy is her bitter separation with her former partner Jai Anant Dehadrai, and involves a custody battle over their pet Rottweiler Henry. So who is Jay Dehadrai? What is the cash for query controversy? And how have Mahua and her party, the TMC, reacted? Let me explain. The allegations against Mahua Moitra first surfaced on October 15th, when BJP MP NIshikant Dubey wrote a letter to Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. Now, it's a bit strange that NIshikant Dubey has taken charge in this battle, because he hails from Jharkhand and is not in any way Mahua's rival. According to Mahua, her former boyfriend Jay chose NIshikant Dubey to be her nemesis because she's had several altercations with him in Parliament in the past. NIshikant alleged that he had received a letter from Jai Anant Dehadrai, who is also an advocate, alleging that Mahua had received bribes from Darshan Hiranandani to ask questions in Parliament. The BJP MP claimed that Jay had done elaborate and painstaking research, which found that Mahua had asked around 50 questions in Parliament to protect the interests of Hiranandani.
News Laundry, the News Minute.
News Laundry,
The News Minute, News Laundry and the News Minute
are coming together.
साथ आ रहे हैं
5 states, 2 independent media organizations and 1 team.
so log on to newslaundry.com,
Contribute to the News Minute and News Laundry Election Fund, Joint Election Fund.
TNM, NL,
Joint Election Fund.
तो हमारा सहयोग करें
Contribute now.
Because we are stronger together.
क्योंकि साथ साथ मिलकर ही हम सब मजबूत होंगे.
क्योंकि सागे आपा मजबूत रेसा.
Kalisi untene balanga untam.
we're stronger together.
And we're even stronger with you.
My colleagues went through Mahua's questions in Parliament. Out of 62, 8 were directly about Adani-owned businesses and 5 were indirect. The other questions were about, for example, India's 5G readiness, about Ayush treatment during COVID, and about the misuse of powers by central agencies, among many others. But NIshikant alleged that Mahua's questions were focused on the Adani Group, a business rival of the Hiranandani company. The BJP MP also alleged that in exchange for asking questions in Parliament, Mahua received cash and gifts. Accusing the TMC MP of breach of privilege, contempt of court, and criminal conspiracy, NIshikant asked that an inquiry committee be set up to look into the allegations. He also demanded that Mahua be immediately suspended from Parliament. 3 days after NIshikant's letter, Speaker Om Birla referred the complaint to the Ethics Committee of the Lok Sabha. Now let me move on to who Jai Anant Dehadrai is. He is a 35-year-old lawyer who specializes in white-collar criminal matters in the Supreme Court of India. He once worked under former Additional Solicitor General A.N.S. Nadkarni and was also counsel of the Goa government. He now runs his own legal firm, Law Chambers of Jai Anant Dehadrai. Jay was also Mahua's partner for 3 years. The couple broke up earlier this year. Mahua has called Jay a jilted ex. Their separation was acrimonious, with the two former partners fighting over the custody of their pet dog Henry. Mahua had filed 2 police complaints against Jay for kidnapping Henry, once in March and another one in September. But these complaints were withdrawn on October 4th to resolve the matter amicably. The slander against Mahua began on social media when cropped pictures of the TMC MP at various parties that she had attended surfaced. These pictures were posted by BJP member Preeti Gandhi and showed Mahua with a cigar in one and another one with Congress MP Shashi Tharoor. These pictures were obviously cropped, as you can see. For example, in this picture, Shashi Tharoor's sister Shobha has been cut off. Jay also filed a complaint against Mahua with the CBI on October 14th, alleging a quid pro quo between her and Darshan Hiranandani. He also sent the complaint, as we know, to Nishikant Dubey. On October 17th, Mahua filed a defamation suit in the Delhi High Court against Nishikant, Jay, 50 news organizations, search engines Google and YouTube, and social media platform X. She sought the court to restrain all these parties from posting false defamatory content against her, and also sought a public apology from Nishikant and Jay. In her defamation suit, Mahua alleged that Jay reached out to several journalists and tried to convince them to run stories about her. She also alleged that Jay wrote a letter to Nishikant Dubey with these allegations, and the BJP MP did not do due diligence and establish the veracity of the claims. Instead, he leaked his letter to the media. As far as her photographs go, Mahua alleges that it was Jay who cropped the pictures and leaked it to Nishikant Dubey, who in turn passed it on to his party members, who circulated it on social media. Days after Mahua's defamation suit, Jay filed a police complaint alleging theft and illegal retention of Henry by the TMC MP. He claimed that he had bought the dog for 75,000 rupees in 2021 and had looked after it since he was 40 days old. He said that their bond was that of a parent and child. He alleged that Mahua had kidnapped and hid Henry since October 10th with the intention to harass and blackmail him in response to his CBI complaint, which curiously he filed only 4 days later, on October 14th. The defamation suit came up for hearing in the Delhi High Court on October 20th. Jay told the court that Mahua's counsel, senior advocate Gopal Shankar Narayanan, had contacted him offering a compromise: withdraw the CBI complaint in exchange for Henry's custody. Gopal Shankar Narayanan ended up withdrawing from the case after the court expressed its disappointment. There are many more twists and turns to this controversy. On October 15th, a spokesperson for the Hiranandani group denied the allegations that Mahua had been paid to ask questions. They said they have been in the business of business and not in the business of politics. But 5 days later came this shocking statement. Hiranandani Group CEO and Mahua's friend Darshan claimed in a signed affidavit that he used her parliamentary login ID to ask certain questions. He alleged that Mahua targeted Gautam Adani to malign and embarrass Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He alleged that he had initially helped her draft questions, but she later gave him her login ID. Darshan also alleged that he bought Mahua expensive gifts, supported the renovation of her official bungalow, paid for her vacations, and did other favors. He said he did all this because he could ill afford to displease her. There are two things in Darshan's statement that are noteworthy. The first thing that struck me was the language. She was dominating by nature and assertive in temperament. Mahua was ambitious and wanted to quickly make a name for herself. Would anyone ever write such a thing about a male politician? That he was ambitious, that he was dominating or assertive? The second thing was that Darshan did not link the gifts that he bought Mahua to the questions that she asked on Adani. So how has TMC reacted to the controversy? Well, sources told TNM that TMC leader and West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee had initially supported Mahua. The party has since distanced itself from the controversy. TMC spokesperson Kunal Ghosh said that the party has nothing to say on the issue and Mahua is best suited to react to it. What happens next? The News Minute will continue to follow this story, so do stay tuned. That's all from me for this week, but if you value the journalism that we've been doing here at the News Minute, become a subscriber. The link is in the description. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels. And as always, if you like this video, hit the like button and share this video with your friends.